kinetic energy. Okay. So we've got a magnet, and we've got a ball bearing, which is made of steel, and it's got a chromium cover. It's not like a meat hook, which changes from being stainless steel to being steel, only if you can read. This is definitely a steel ball with a chromium cover. Alright. Okay, and I'm using kinetic energy. No, I'm using chemical energy to lift my magnet into position. Alright. And I'm using more chemical energy to lift the ball bearing into position. And now you're going to amazingly watch a magnet do some lifting all on its own. Watch it accelerate. What? Oh! Did you see that? Let me just show it again. Right? I'll explain to you what's happening. Right? I'm using chemical and kinetic energies and loads of different energies. Right? And now I'm using chemical energy. And let's see if I can just tilt my hand so it's, there we go. Lovely. And now my hand's coming, I'm using chemical energies to move it into position. Right? But the magnet is just going to do something all on its own right now. Watch this. The magnet's going to show you its energy. And there you go. Did you see that? Right? Now that wasn't my hand making that happen. And that wasn't my arm making that happen. Right? My hand held the ball bearing in position. Now, I'm going to do that on the table in front of you. Right? Although you're not going to be able to see it, because I can't be asked to fuck around with a camera, because it's delicate enough as it is. Right? But you'll just hear it happen. So I'm going to use some chemical energy and sweep down towards the bearing, and the click. I hope you heard that click. And there you go, it's picked it up. Right, now I'm holding the ball bearing up. Okay, but I'm not, am I? You know what I mean? The magnet's actually holding the ball bearing up. I'm holding the ball bearing at the top. The ball bearing at the top is attracting the magnets. Okay? So the magnets are lifting themselves towards the steel ball, which I'm holding. I'm using my chemical kinetic energy to hold that steel ball in the air, away from gravity. Alright? But the magnets are lifting themselves towards the steel ball all on their own. I'm not doing anything. My arm isn't transferring any energy into that magnet at all. None at all. It's doing it all by itself, that magnet is. It's using its own energy to cling to a steel ball. I'm not supporting it at all, look. In fact, let's stick it out horizontal like that, and then up vertical. And then just to prove that they come to bits, there you go. The big ones come away, and it goes back together again. So it's not glued, and I'm not holding it up. So something is holding the ball, sorry, the magnet to the ball. Or maybe I'm telekinetically doing it. I'm a telepath, and I've got telekinetic energies, and I'm telekinetically making the steel magnets, no, the neodymium magnets. Another reference to your stupid videos. The neodymium magnet is, I'm making it telekinetically hold to the ball. And the other ball, I'm making that hold to the magnets. Or I'm holding the ball, so I'm using some energy to hold the ball off of gravity, and the magnet's holding itself to the ball with its own energy. And not only that, it's holding another ball to itself and keeping that off. And I'm having to use more energy than what I would just lifting the ball. If I was just lifting the ball up, I'd only be using a little bit of energy, right? But now, I've got to use more energy because that yeah, because that thing, right, I'm having to use more energy because that thing, right, is clinging to that thing, right. If it wasn't clinging to it like that, if it was just on the floor like that, a deck like that, like, and not on me ball bearing, I won't be using so much energy. But because it's a clingy thing with its own energies, and they actually do work as well. Look, you see them doing work there, look, yeah. Because the magnet's got energy and it does work, I'm having to support it as well. And yes, I'm supporting it away from gravity. I am doing the work of supporting it away from gravity, but it's doing the work of supporting itself against the ball, which I'm supporting. It's just adding more mass to the ball, but it's not because of quanta. Yes, because of quanta, they're not actually touching, are they? Yeah. Right. I can prove that they're not touching, because I've got a drawing, and I'm going to use non-colourblind colours. You stupid young idiot. Right. See? Right, I've got a drawing now. Now they're not touching. Yes! Did you see that? That was amazing. Oh, yes. So that's galactic quanta demonstrated. And that's proof that they're not touching, because they've got some unadulterated quanta, or whatever you called it, like, yeah, because of its effort, right? And just by rotating the magnet, I showed that they're not glued together as well, right? And because of the effort that the magnet's got inside itself, because of its effort, I'm having to put more effort in because it's adding mass to that ball bearing. But because it's not touching, because of the quanta, it's not a part of it. Is it part of it? Is it? Because of its effort. Yeah. Now, if it was glued or melted into it, then it's a different matter, isn't it? Because the glue would be touching, wouldn't it? Depending on what kind of glue it was. Although quanta might be stopping that from touching as well. You never know. It might do diggy. Are you getting annoyed with me showing your stupid physics videos? Is it annoying having a lunatic more clever than you? You stupid yank idiot. Into it. Innit? It's clinging to it. Innit? Look, it's clinging to it. If it didn't have any energy, it'd fall off. I could just hold the ball and waste less energy. But oh no! It has got energy, hasn't it? Look! Oh, look at it. Look at it, you thick idiot. Isn't it, eh? Isn't it amazing? It's got energy. Even though I'm using my chemical kinetic energy to hold the ball up, the magnet's definitely holding itself to the ball.